Against the Atlanta Hawks. Here at their home, State Farm Arena, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Kogi and Durant, they're the forwards. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's the bodyguard in at the point. And for the Hawks, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, B.A. Tonight, he has a chance to do something special. Set the single-season record for three-pointers made. I asked him how he tunes out the noise, and he said, that's what great shooters do. When I rise up, there's no thought, just action.
Just rely on that muscle memory, right? Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, Brian. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. B.A., back to you.
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the two-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Now here's Murray. Outside Young. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. And the basket by the bodyguard.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Murray.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. Screen by Durant. The bodyguard. Pass to Durant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And he lays it up and in. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. Nice shot. By Durant.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Johnson a screen on Beal. Here's Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. You've got a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
And the basket by the bodyguard.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Puts up a three. And the Suns get another three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's the bodyguard. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Aiden gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Well, Grant, Beal traded over the last summer to Phoenix. A new start for him.
Yeah, and Beal was the guy for so long with the Wizards. And now he's part of a deadly trio. And you know, his numbers, B.A., might drop, but the wins should be much more plentiful.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Bradley Beal has a few nicknames, Brent. Here's a new one, though. Mr. Consistency.
Well, let's say yes, B.A., but when healthy. He's struggled the past couple years with that, but let's face it, when Bradley Beal plays, this guy is a tremendous two-guard who can score in bunches, defend, and win games all by himself.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Durant with a screen on Young. Pass to Okogie. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. The bodyguard, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Ayton with a screen. 4-3. And the basket by the bodyguard. The bodyguard's got 21 points in the game.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Young, the pass to Murray. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. Goes back up. And he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson's got 6.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Durant with a screen on Young. Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Ayton, a screen on Young. Here's the bodyguard. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Young, guarded closely. Again, Atlanta.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. Here's the bodyguard. Good! Another from 3.
With every three-pointer made now, he comes closer and closer to that top spot in the record books.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Screen by Durant, the bodyguard. And it's Phoenix with another.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 17. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Floats one up. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Ayton with a screen. Here's the bodyguard. Off target from outside.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
With his first shot attempt. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Well, because of the handle right there, he got the defense to hesitate, and Hunter hits the pull-up.
Tipped. Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it
Time here. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might
I'm gonna win that shit. What they talking about?
already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
Bay and Capella, they're inside. Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Bay. Capella, screen on Bowl. To the middle. Bay finds Capella. Here's the bodyguard. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well. Young looking around. Pass to Bay. Can they get it? And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
On the take. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Here's the bodyguard. Give him 35. Knocks down the triple. The bodyguard's got 38 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Bay. Now here's Hunter. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Hunter's got 5 points.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Bogdanovich. Oh, another one falls.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Bay with it. Back to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And Ayton with the stuff.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Hey, guys, the bodyguard in that last game against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Bay. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Nice strong finish by Bay, meeting the defense's challenge.
And the Suns with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. Into the lane.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Atlanta with the ball. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
They really squeaked that one out. Left a few plays on the table, but ultimately prevailed.
Pass to Capella. Bay from long range. Bull grabs the board.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's the bodyguard. Bull, a screen on Capella. Here's the bodyguard. That three's off the mark. And Atlanta shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Young from long range. On target from range. Young's got 16
I
points.
know he ain't just do that to me.
In a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Offensive rebound. Back to Bull to the left side wing. From downtown. Good. Another from three.
Nails the three, and he's now even for the record.
Hard to believe his next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
Pass to Capella. And here's Bay. Clock at 4. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the bodyguard. Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three.
Let's go. I'm the king of the threes. Let's go.
I mean, can you believe it? Overtaking Steph Curry's top season. And now maybe some debate when we talk about the greatest shooter in league history.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson comes in for Bay, and Murray subbed in for Trae Young. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Here's the bodyguard. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And Ayton gets it to go.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Now here's Murray, tightly guarded. Atlanta again missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's the bodyguard. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Atlanta to stop the run. And it's Murray with the three. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Here's the bodyguard, defended by Murray. The bodyguard, the pass to Beal. Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. The shot by the bodyguard. No good. And the Hawks shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep, Johnson. And the Hawks with another three.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's the bodyguard. There's a screen by Metu. Here's the bodyguard. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Hawks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Back to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
This shot by the bodyguard, no good. Bogdanovich on the wing. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. He has 6.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Okogie on the wing. There's a screen by Metu. Okogie, the pass to the bodyguard. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. There's Bogdanovich with the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
We in a shooting slump after dropping all them points. Come on, 2K. In 2 seconds. 2 seconds. yo. Shout out to whoever tapped in. Give me 1 second. My camera acting dumb. Do this real quick.
And so it's Phoenix with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Phoenix Suns.
Unstoppable from range. That was the story of the first half. Defenders tried to chase them off their spots, but they made some tough shots.
And they had that relentless approach. They don't mind missing one or two. They just keep on coming at you. Let's turn our attention to the dunk contest and see who's competing for a spot this year. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, BA, I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. Two great players inside. They have KD and Ayton. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's the bodyguard in at the point. And Phoenix shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a four-level scorer? KD could be that.
Well, the Hawks shooting the rock well at 46%. A shot from the mid-range. That one rolls around and rims out.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Beal against Murray. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Murray. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Ayton, the screen on Young. Here's the bodyguard. They get it back. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 12.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Murray passes to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Fires the three. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Beal outside. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
A nice shot by Young.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Ayton, a screen on Young. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Gets
and good. There's another.
Only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Murray looking around. Lets it go from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And so Capella will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Young. The 3-ball. Here's Hunter. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's the bodyguard. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. He cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
On the wing, Murray. Outside Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's the bodyguard. Guarded by Young. The bodyguard. The pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
High post Young. 21 points in the game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Shoots over Johnson. Durant's shot is off. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Murray for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And Murray just creating openings, does such a good job with the ball in hand.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. For three, Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lets it go from 11. And the Hawks tack on two more.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Durant with a screen on Young. Here's the bodyguard. And a miss there on the triple.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Murray, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant operating right now out of the pick and roll. That's a scary proposition.
Here's Young. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Well, the Suns shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to the bodyguard. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And here's Hunter for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work on the wing. Durant. From the top of the key, he buries it. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's the bodyguard. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA. All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there.
The bodyguard, the pass to Durant, and they pick up two. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Johnson. Murray against Beal. Murray, no good. And Ayton has got the ball here for Phoenix. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that game brings a 7-game road trip to a close. Now here's Young. He's got 25. Basket counts. Young's got 27.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Durant with a screen on Capella, the bodyguard. No good from outside. And Atlanta shooting 35% in the third quarter. Inside, here's Capella. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. Three-pointer Beal, and the three-pointer goes. Beal's got 8 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Atlanta with the ball. Capella screen on Beal. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Capella gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Beal, the pass to Durant. Here's the bodyguard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Outside Hunter. Young, the pass to Murray. From deep, Johnson. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Murray. Pass to Young. Here's the floater. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw no good. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Eubanks, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bol comes in for Durant. Gordon, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Lee in for Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And
Checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Young runs point with Bogdanovich at the 2. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young can't hit. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Young with a steal. Going inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
There's the triple. Hunter with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That one goes in. Young's got 36 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Durant, he's checked in for the Suns.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. Eubanks the screen. Shot clock at 5. And the Suns miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Young from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So for the Hawks, Capella, he's checked in for a Kongwu. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Lee. Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young, the bodyguard. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the 4th. Down low. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Bol, screen on Young. Drives to the hoop. The bodyguard. Pass to Bol. That one falls.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That's tipped and stolen by Bowl. In transition. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Bay. Here's the bodyguard. There's a screen by Bowl. Pass to Durant. Lets a three fly. Capella with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine BA, some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from a team. So these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results, and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Pass to the bodyguard from outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Young from long range. To the right side. And he's going for the lob.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And the Suns shooting it well. Almost 50% for the floor. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Capella. Durant for 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 17 points here in the second half.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And here's Young. Pass to Hunter. The 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Durant. Here's the bodyguard. Screen by Durant. The bodyguard. The pass to Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Hunter. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Here's the bodyguard. On the wing, Durant. From the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 41.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Ayton with it. Here's the bodyguard. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 15-5 run. Murray passes to Young. To the inside. Pass to Capella. Now Young. Here's Johnson. They get the rebound. Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And Clint, Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 15. Durant with a screen on Young. Here's the bodyguards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a line for the Suns. Number 28, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on a 17-5 run. Murray from outside. The Suns clear it.
been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. A minute 53 left in the fourth. With the drive, a rack attack from Young.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
And the Suns shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Beal against Murray. Beal, the pass to the bodyguard. Back to Beal. Here's the bodyguard. Ayton, the screen on Young. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off the shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the bodyguard.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And he gets that one. Young's got 45 points.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the bodyguard. And it's off from three-point range. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Young. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Okogie, the pass to the bodyguard. Here's the 3. Can't connect. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
MP one of the best shooters we ever seen. I'm sure he could break the record again next year.
MP on this Steph Curry flow. He's a sniper. Splash.
MP is hands down one of the best shooters I've ever seen.
You know, I've seen a lot of great shooters in my time as an owner. MP, one of the best, top 3. Give him a little bit of time, MP will be the best.
Set it up. Let's ball. Shut up. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. You gonna stop this? Man, that one felt good. Oh, that's too easy.
One more.
That was pretty. Oh. Splash, baby. Oh, yeah. Don't give me those.
Well, excuse me.
Oh, that's the win. Just throw it up. Hey, and it goes in. Here's today's weather. Rain.
Nice shot.
Cold rain. Down, baby. Hope you brought your umbrella.
It's cold.
Yeah. That was sweet. Yo, I think someone moved the basket. Give me a break. Anywhere.
Keep it going.
What's up? My game is gold right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to play now. Let's do this. Automatic. I can't try. Barely trying out here.
You're like money in the bank.
Oh, take over. Who got that? I'm a walking highlight reel.
That's what I want to see.
Too easy. Come on, at least try. I'm not even breaking this sweat.
All day, baby.
Is anyone out here that guy can't score on? No, I'm wasting my time on y'all. You want me to slow down?
Yes. Easy work.
Need some help?
It's time to play now. We always be ready. I'm dropping buckets all day. Give me that. Hey, help. This is too easy. What's up with that? Who got ball?
Come on, man. You could do better than that.
Come around. My shot. Hey, I'm gonna keep shooting. What? No. Shoot that. Come on. We've been ready.
Come on, MP.
up, MP?
Is that the only thing you got in your closet? It's fine. Just ask. Time for a shoot-around, MP. Let's go.
All right, let's talk about my guy Joel Embiid, the latest quote-unquote victim of MP's greatness. Now, Joel is a 7-footer who moves like a ballerina. He's a brick wall with grace and agility. This guy is a lock for All-Star and All-NBA nods year after year after year. He's been the league's top scorer on multiple occasions, and he's even been an MVP. He does it all with a smile on his face and a competitive fire that burns as brightly as the sun. He's also a hilarious social media follow. He's an incredible, incredible player. And yet, MP's done enough that I think he's better, both now and in the future. I come not to bury Joel Embiid, but to sing his praises. I just sing MP's a little louder.
Oh, we winning this one tonight. I can feel it.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Portis in at the 5. And for the Suns, Okogie and Durant are the forwards. Bradley Beal is out there with the bodyguard. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And it's the Suns to start out. Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks very much. Well, MP is still riding high from his record-setting game, breaking the single-season mark for triples made. He's far from content, though. He's looking to ride that hot hand and push the total even higher. Kevin, back to you.
We'll see how far he goes. Thanks.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Here's Portis. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Rozier finds Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Rozier. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. KD a screen. Here's the bodyguard. And his first shot of the game, no good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Here's the bodyguard. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Inside, KD with the bucket. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Giannis. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Prior to the 2021 season, Clark, the Bucks acquired Drew Holiday in a blockbuster move.
And what a move it was. The Bucks went all in, and that Holiday trade paid off immediately with the Bucks winning the 21 NBA championship, their first in 50 years.
And here are the Suns now, following the miss by Giannis. The bodyguard passes to KD.